What I wanted to talk to you about today was a lot of times you guys send me money to give to the needy, the homeless, the hungry, and the needy. Seconds to Thailand Rob. I am here at Ding's. Come here, Sophia. She doesn't want to be on camera. Stand by. At least wave hello to everybody. If you come to Kamala, come to Dang. I said Ding's because there's an E in it, but it's pronounced Dangs, right? Yeah. Dang. You'll see her. She's wonderful. There's a really big story behind why she's here because we'll get into that later. But I wanted you to meet her. She's really shy, so I just wanted you to say hi. Now I want you to meet Sean. Thank you. I'll see you later. Okay. Bye bye, Joe. And
it's a beautiful location here.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So we're here. It's a light ever, kicks on or whatever, and we've got the nice sound of the waves crashing. For the past couple of days, we've had 4-foot waves here.
It's been crazy, huh?
Oh yeah.
That storm off the west coast has been really bad.
See, there's nothing I can tell you. This guy, he is are you the owner or founder of 5-Star?
Both.
Owner and founder.
Yeah, owner and founder.
What made you come to Thailand to do this?
I actually didn't come here to do this. I just came for a holiday, fell in love with the beach.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
And then I think a few years in, just got a little bit bored and decided to do something I'd never done before, which is own and operate boats.
And now he's got a fleet of how many?
12 now.
12 boats.
Yeah.
Now, not yachts.
No, sir, the private speedboat, so it's all a kind of little tour boat that goes out there. We're doing like PP, Pung James Bond, that kind of stuff.
Okay, do you do like the Monkey Islands?
Yeah, we do Monkey Island, Maya Bay.
PP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've been to PP on the ferry. I took the ferry. But I've been on a speedboat before, and I can't remember. How long ago did you start 5-Star?
I'm about 14 years in now.
Well, I might have been on one of your boats 6 years ago. I just don't. If someone said let's go on a boat trip, and we did, and I remember. All I remember was the 3 Honda engines at the back of it screaming the whole way. I don't know if that was one of yours or not.
Yeah, that's not me. If it's Honda, it's not me.
Okay. Well, anyway, sorry about that. What I wanted to talk to you about today was a lot of times you guys send me money to give to the needy, the homeless, the hungry, and the needy. And I'll tell you, a year and a half ago when COVID first hit and people didn't know the pandemic was going to last that long, you guys sent me thousands and thousands and thousands of baht to distribute to all of these groups that were giving away food. It was easy for me to give this money away because there were so many people accepting money. And then times changed and everyone ran out of money for doing these food drives, and restaurants were closing because they couldn't even afford to stay open because they thought it was just going to be like a 2 or 3 month thing.
That's what all of us thought going in. We thought maybe 2 or 3 months it'll be all over fast and we can get back to normality. But it didn't happen that way.
So you started doing it like did you start Living Waters, or that's a group of people?
So Living Waters is my foundation. So it's a charity registered here in Thailand.
Registered charity. Just want to make that very clear. This is not just somebody that's just taking money and distributing it without transparency.
Transparency and oversight. That's
I learned how to talk when I was in America.
Well, the extension is that we actually are registered in the US as well, so we have a higher level of oversight than any charity here in Phuket or Thailand. But yeah, we didn't actually even start as a charity. We were a little bit like you. We just saw a need, and my company, we had a lot of staff doing nothing because boats weren't going anywhere. So started to pack some food into some bags. We called them the life bags, started handing it out, and kind of just spiraled all the way down to, the very first day of packing was in my spare room at my house. We packed 300 life bags, and it took us, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 hours to do it.
Loading the trucks, the warehouses, the people putting it all together, putting it in the trucks, y'all giving it, joking and having a good time at the same time.
Well, it's a scale now, so it went from that kind of small room now to we pack in big warehouses, we pack at schools, we're packing thousands of bags at a time. I think the last really big drop we did was about 9,000 bags.
Yeah. But so now some of you at Shocker, shout out to Shocker, some of you still send me money either via PayPal or you send it to me in cash. Now I really don't recommend that you send cash in the mail, but you guys, it's gotten to me so far. So Shocker sent me, you know, he sent me 2,500 baht to give to Living Waters, which also I want to say right now, Living Waters doesn't just do the life bags. It's to, I'll let you explain it, but he, in a nutshell, he's keeping people off the streets, giving kids an education so they don't have to be street people, helping out schools, so that you guys don't understand, it's like 12,000 baht a year for a child to go to school in Thailand. So when a Thai woman says I need money for my child to go to school, they're not lying.
No, not at all. And again, like you've said it right. I think the life bags was purely a bridge over the troubled water, which is COVID. But now we're starting to get to the other side. Now we're starting to expand out. I just put 1,690 students back into school here in Phuket. We funded their schooling for the year. We bought them all the supplies, got them their uniform, got them back into school. And I think it's really important because, you know, a lot of the local kids people don't really realize it, but almost a year of no school, you know, like the international school here in Phuket, they do online school, right? But the local schools, they're not doing that. No. Or if they are doing online school, it's like half an hour a day, and not every day. And so getting kids back actually into school, like you have hurdles, things like antigen tests and everything that they needed. So we did a lot of that effort in the last few months, and then we're also looking at other projects, like there's islands out here that don't have clean water, so we've been getting clean water supply to them.
Well, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and schools that like, because they closed for a year, they've been in disrepair, so even if they did open, they're unsafe for the kids to go to.
That's true. That's
true. You know, our goal here, I suppose, at Living Waters now is to try and look at that we survived our community through COVID, but if it's no better on the other side, then what did we survive before? Right. So that's part of what we're trying to put our efforts and money into now.
So when Shocker sent me this 2,500, the difference was back when I was getting all the money, it was easy and there was a lot of local people that I could donate it to. But now, as the letter instructed me, give it to homeless or people that I see in need. But 2,500 baht, if I gave 100 baht to each person, it's only 25 people. It would only, and because I live in Kamala, I would not want to look like I'm being a favorite to somebody personally or something. So I found Living Waters, and I've sent people that have asked me, how can I help the Thai people? I personally think in Phuket, I don't know how far you extend, but in Phuket, if you want to help the locals here, this is the best way. And I'm going, now as I hand you the money, he's already told me.
Thank you.
I'm getting a receipt. I'm going to send it to Shocker. It's also going to be on the website, not website, but an email showing.
Yeah, so any donation that we get as a registered charity, we have to give you an official tax receipt from us, and then on top of that you'll get an official thank you letter which actually shows you where the money went to. So this kind of money, this is going to go to a pack that we're doing this Friday. The local international school here, UWC, will pack about 1,000 life bags for us. Man. And they'll go straight out into community. Now a life bag's about 140 Thai baht per life bag, so it gives you an idea of the scale that we're operating on a monthly basis here. And we're doing these packs twice a week.
So in the description, I'm going to put the first link is going to be to if you want to donate to help the Thai people. The second link I'm going to put is actually 5-Star Marina, because if you ever do get your butt over here and you do want to go on, you have to see. I have first-hand experience from people that have come back and they said, man, they had a wonderful time. And during COVID, you actually hooked them up with a like you wasn't running your normal routes and stuff, and he came to Aaron came to you and he said, what can I do to help you? And you said, well, we can do this. And he was just like trying to be generous. He just wanted the staff to have fun.
Aaron's a great guy. He took a bunch of people out from different areas where he'd been kind of given his business to. Took them on a boat and had a great time out.
The restaurants.
Yeah. And then when he was here, he also made a donation to help the people in terms of our life back project as well.
Oh, he didn't tell me that part. Yeah. But Aaron, you are really cool, dude. And if it hadn't have been for Aaron, I don't think I would have met you. I would have seen you on other, because you interview with other people before, but we don't live close enough. Well, one, I don't go anywhere because I have a 14-year-old Honda Click that barely starts. I don't even like going to Patong, but the marina is, what's the distance in a car?
Yeah, 35 minutes.
35 minutes?
Yeah.
And I'm too, nah. Because if I get down there and have a beer, I don't want to drive back.
Yeah.
And everyone knows me and my Leos, so I don't like drinking, and there's no drinking and driving.
I think we had a great conversation where you're like, I'd love to interview you, but you got to come this way because my underclick won't go that far.
Yeah, well, it might go there, but it might not come back. And then I'd be having to borrow a bike or hire someone to carry my bike back up here. It's gotten really bad. But anyway, I wanted you to meet Sean, know what's going on. Look at the websites are wonderful, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, very detailed, like a really professional website where even my website's a piece of crap. And I mean, but I built mine myself, so don't expect much from mine. But yours, all the links are there, all the information's there.
I think the key for you to understand is that of this money, 100% of it goes to supplies. We are the only foundation that we know of in Phuket that is 100% volunteer operated. There's no admin fees, there's no marketing fees, there's no administration, management.
That's big.
And the people who work with us, they all volunteer.
All volunteer.
Yeah, and that's actually, you know, if you think about the history of this project, I just started doing it all myself with all my own funds, and I designed it in a way where I said 100% of what I give has to go to the people. Right. I don't want it to go to fuel in the truck, right? If you want to come and volunteer with me and drive life bags, you're going to pay your own fuel. You know, if you want to come with me and you need water, you're going to buy your own water. You know, like everything is 100% going to the end person, and that's what, for me, made me keep giving to my own project, because I was like, I know that 100% of that's going to the person who needs it, because I'm anti-admin fees, I'm anti these big foundations that are creating, and I'm going to get in trouble saying that, but you know, that's just my view of charity.
But it's true. I remember in my lifetime how many charities have been corrupted, or been corrupt and been caught. And like, oh, the CEOs or the people doing it are making all these millions and millions when only so much is going to the charity. So I appreciate the transparency that you don't take on any of the funds. You just go straight to the people.
Yeah, and that's how again, to this day, I'm still funding life bags myself, because I feel that, you know, connection, I suppose, and that's also why we built Living Waters, because I wanted a charity where I knew that if I gave money to something, or I come and saw you and you gave me some money, I knew that I could ethically and honorably say to you 100% of that goes to the end person in need.
Right. Well, I appreciate you coming up here.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the invite.
He's down in the nicer. I don't know. I wouldn't say nicer. I've got a nice view.
This is a nice beach.
But we don't have any place to like dock the boats or anything up here. All the sailboats have to dock way out there, and so anyway.
Mind you, I didn't see the waves. This is also surfing weather now.
Yeah, we had guys out here surfing just yesterday. That's a 6-foot wave right there. If you guys can see it, I think you guys can. Well, here comes another. That's a 5. Oh, there was an umbrella going. Okay, we got problems. Houston. All right, guys. Well, Sean, thanks for stopping by. Guys, if you want to help out, either contact me, go directly to his website, talk to him. There's, like I said, on his website, you can talk to him either through the 5-star or also but his contact information is all over the place. And if you do have any trouble, just contact me. I'll get you in touch with him, no problems. And again, for those of you, don't recommend sending me cash in the mail. At least try to PayPal, but if that's the only way you got to do it, hey man, I got it. I appreciate it, and thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
See you later.